What's going on, guys? Back with another video. Coach Gabe here. Today's topic, big one, in-body results sheet, okay? And now this is something that I've been wanting to talk about. Just I deal with these on a regular basis, as all of us coaches do. However, do you understand it? Do you look at it and does it make sense to you, right? And if not, this is going to help you to do that. It's going to help you to be more successful, right? That's what we all want at the end of the day. So let's break it down. BIA, bioelectrical impedance analysis. That's what the type of machine that we use is. Essentially, what it does is it uses a small electrical current, right? Now, obviously, this is non-invasive. You guys have all weighed in. And that current is going to be directly affected based off of the amount of water inside the system. This is why we teach you guys and preach to drink water. I'll come back to that in a bit. And based off of the amount of fat and muscle in the body, typically if the weigh-in takes a little bit longer to do, it's because you have more fat in your system and those electrical currents take a little bit longer, or the fat slows them down. And so that's how we're able to very accurately track the amount of fat and muscle in the system, is through this bioelectrical impedance analysis. Now, why do we use this? There's plenty of reasons, but for starters, it gives you a baseline. It tells you exactly where you're at, where you're starting from, and it also tracks your progress month in and month out. It helps you to set goals, realistic goals. If this is something you do on a regular basis, using your weigh-in is going to be a great way to do that. Also, making sure that you are keeping track of your progress as time goes on, and making sure that you're not heading the opposite direction, and also just understanding where you're currently at based off of from where you started. So it's a really good tool to use overall. But let me break down why we use this and why we don't go off BMI. Now, BMI is on the sheet. So when you get your results, it's on there. However, BMI isn't always the best way to track your progress in fitness. Now, you go to your doctors, they always will track your BMI. And if you think about that, how are they able to do that? Every time you go to the doctors, right, you weigh in and they take your height. So BMI is only going to be a direct reflection off of your height to weight ratio, and that's it. It does not take into account the amount of body fat or muscle mass or hydration in your body. And so that's kind of hopefully gives you a better understanding of why we don't use BMI. That's why it's crossed out, right? So let's break down, why is water so important, right? So water is going to be important. Why? Because we know that in order for you to get accurate results, it needs to be tracked based off of the water. So if we're properly hydrated, right, ideally half of your body weight is where you want to see your total body water weight on there. That's how you know you're going to be getting accurate results or accurate readings on your results sheet, okay? Now, percentage of body fat, that's what PBF is, percentage of body fat or body fat percentage, right? That's going to be, and these are going to give you averages. Average healthy percentage of body fat for males, 10 to 20%, anywhere in that range, or females, 18 to 28%, anywhere in that range. Now, if you're a little bit higher, okay, or on either of those categories, whether you're a male or female, one of the best ways that you can get that body fat percentage down is to focus on your skeletal muscle mass. And the reason why I write it like the way it is because that's what you'll see on the sheet. If I write body fat percent, you're not going to see that. You're going to see PBF, you're going to see skeletal muscle mass. These are numbers that you're going to actually physically see on the sheet, so you know exactly what they mean and how to break them down. Your skeletal muscle mass, now there is no exact amount of muscle mass. How much muscle should I have at this age or that age? It's going to be different for everybody. But what we do realize is that the majority of our clients, the majority of you guys have to put on some muscle. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to walk around, looking like a bodybuilder, nothing like that. But we know that, watch this here, as long as you're gaining muscle, right, this number's going up, right, we're going to be able to know that your calories, your total calorie output's going up as well. So your basically your basal metabolic rate, which is on your sheet, BMR, that number goes up. And so that's going to help to bring this number, percentage of body fat, down. And so if you really think about it, all this tied together, make sure you're focusing on building muscle, right? Whether you're trying to build muscle or lose body fat, That should be a focus of yours. That's going to help you to get your body fat down. And then if you're looking at gaining muscle, it's going to have you gain muscle regardless. Guys, I wanted to simplify this and make it hopefully understanding for everyone. This is hopefully very clear for you guys, but if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me or any of your coaches, and we'll see you guys on the next video.